Well, hello, good evening everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I'm back. Got an interesting video for you today. I got an email today from an individual asking if I would start sharing some simple recipes that they can do in their pressure cooker or their Instant Pot. So this one is extremely easy and it's delicious. Two things that you need: cream of mushroom soup and a pork chop. Very, very simple. So I'm going to take this cream of mushroom soup. Check out how easy this is. Put it in the pot. I'm just dumping that in there. Just dumping it in there. Take this and get just a tiny bit of water in here. It doesn't take much. I'm only down to about where that red label is, so only maybe an ounce or so. So I'm just kind of washing it around. I'm going to put my finger in there. Be careful when you put your finger in the can. You don't want to cut your finger on this edge here. But so I'm just putting my finger in there to make sure that I'm getting the majority of this cream of mushroom soup out of here. Of course, you can use a spoon or something like that if you want to. Dump that in. It's extremely simple. So this is what we have, cream of mushroom soup, right? Drop that in the Instant Pot. Take your piece of pork, slap it right on top. So if you look, you can see that it's sitting on top of the soup. So the soup is like a little bit of a barrier. Just put this on, lock the lid, make sure that we're locked there. We're gonna hit meat right down here, and we're gonna do it for 35 minutes. And that's it. If you want to add onion, if you want to add potato, if you want to add carrots or celery or more mushrooms or garlic or whatever, spinach, if you want to add anything like that, absolutely add it. It's not going to hurt anything, but this is one of the easiest recipes that I know of using these pressure cookers, and it is fabulous. So I'm going to let this cook, let it pressurize. I'll see you when this is done. We'll take a look and see what we got. Okay, there we go. This food is done. Now you got a couple of options right here. If maybe you're out doing something and you're not here right away, watching this thing, waiting for it to finish. One thing to make note of is this will automatically go into a warming cycle once the process is done. But if you're here and you're available to get your food, you can just come up here and hit the cancel button. And then of course we're gonna release the pressure because we've got our little indicator telling us that this pot is still pressurized. So we want to depressurize the pot. Again, there's two ways to do that. You can let it do it naturally on its own. Come back in 10, 15, 20 minutes and look for this little indicator to be down, or you can do a quick release, which I'm going to show here right now. So let's take a look, and this is the indicator that I'm talking about right here. Okay, so I'm going to do the quick release. So I'm going to make sure my face is out of the way, and I'm going to pull this back. It's going to get a little noisy for a second. That's just going to release all the pressure, and I'm going to wait to watch this drop. Once this drops, then it's safe for me to open this lid. But as long as that's up, I can't open it. It's physically impossible to do that anyway, and it's dangerous. So I'm just waiting for that to drop. And you can smell everything. It smells delicious. So we're just waiting for that little thing to drop. There it goes. You see that it dropped. Now I can open this thing safely. Plays me a little song, and look in there. Wow, check that out. Doesn't that look absolutely delicious? Ooh, I'm excited. Let's get a plate here, and let's get this bad boy served up. So I got a plate. Move this back just a little bit. Now let's take this fork here, and I'm going to pull that out. Cool thing about this is when you have the soup in there, the soup doesn't allow the bottom of this to burn, okay? So it'll kind of caramelize a little bit. It makes the best gravy. So it gives this meat like protection from burning. So if you have celery or carrots or anything, you know, it just protects the meat. And the fact that we're using this like a soup, it makes it really nice. So I'm gonna get my hot mitt here. I'm gonna grab this pot. And then we're gonna come over here with this pot, and we're gonna pour just some of this right on the top, almost like a gravy. Look at that. That is gonna be delicious. Very good stuff. Okay, let's cut in and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks absolutely fabulous. So looking at the color and everything, it looks like it's cooked very well all the way through. Now it's taste test time. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Look at that. The flavor is excellent. Some celery in there would be nice. Carrots, onion, potatoes. You can add whatever you want. That is fantastic. And like I say, you get that gravy kind of flavor. You don't have to worry about burning the meat because you got that gravy under it, or that cream of mushroom soup. Well folks, I want to say thank you for stopping by and joining me today on this very simple recipe. Again, it doesn't take much. It takes a piece of meat, cream of mushroom soup. You can add carrots, you can add celery, you can add potatoes. Those are good things you can add. You can add spinach or whatever you want to this and make it as hearty as you want. Very simple recipe. Again, it doesn't burn the meat because you have a liquid, for the lack of a better term, underneath the meat. So it creates that little bit of a barrier, and it makes absolutely stunning gravy kind of a flavor. So with all that being said, folks, again, I want to say thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave your comments down below. Like this video. If you got a recipe or something that you like to do in your pressure cooker and you want to share it, leave it in the comments, because I'll see it and everybody else will. So if you got something that you like to do, it's simple, leave it in the comments. I'd love to see that. And until next time, folks, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. I'm going to go enjoy this. This is going to be fantastic. Look at that. That is just awesome. That just looks delicious.